Okay, people, we got a Kubota skid steer here, a really nice one. SSV 75 series. It's a big, strong skid steer. All right, lines look good. Oh yeah. So, oh, there goes a train going by. Changing the tire on it. So what I did, instead of taking the rim off, feeling a little lazy today, I just break the bead on both sides, then take the front off. Now I'm in the process of taking the back off. So you get the tire iron or a big screwdriver, get it in the back, and then you pry it off and then knock it. So that's how you take the tire off of a skid steer. Now the next tire I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna clean this rim up first, of course. Put the next tire on this way, and Murphy soap it, and then air it up. Here's the tire. Actually a used tire, but it's a good one. Gonna be putting this tire on there. These tires are 12 16.5. That's the size of this tire, 12 16.5. Alright, so that's how you take off a skid steer tire without removing the rim. So you break the bead. First you break the bead on this side. You knock it. These beads, they break pretty easy. And then take off the front. Take off the front with a tire iron. Then it's slid over like it's slid over here. Then you get the tire in between here and flick the back off and then hammer it, knock it off. Now when I hit this with my hammer, it should just fall right off. Let me get my tire hammer here. So this should come right off. Okay, there we go. Just jamming on the ground a little bit, no worries. Get this guy out of the way. There we go. And that's it. Got the rim here now. Whenever you're changing a tire, always check the valve stem. You always want to check the valve stem. Make sure it still feels sturdy. Make sure it's not broken or cracked. You want to check the valve stem pretty good, because you don't want to put a tire on and the valve stem is bad, then you gotta take your tire back off. It can be a nightmare. A real life nightmare. So let's clean this. Oops, let's clean this rim up a little bit. Where's that rag? I have a black rag in here I'm using. You know what? These gloves are filled with oil. I need to throw these gloves away anyway. So let's use them to wipe this rim off. So all that dirt. You want to get all the dirt off. You don't want to put the other tire on with all this stuff. The thing with these rims, they leak real easy. So you gotta clean them up real good. Because you see, this tire is very thick. And the rim don't sit that deep. So you gotta spend the time and clean this rim real good, because you want the tire to seat. Because when you put this tire on, if it's leaking around the rim, it's a nightmare. And by the time you get home or the following day, the customer calls you and say, hey, the tire you replaced is flat. And you say, well, I checked it to make sure it wasn't leaking. You know what I mean? How is it flat? Guess what? You left all the dirt on the rim and the tire wasn't seated good. Those gloves I'll throw away. Garbage. So I took all the heavy dirt off. Now let's get that black rag I was searching for earlier. Alright. This rag I've seen better days. I want to wipe this thing off good, because like I say, you want to clean the bead of the rim pretty good. No, don't take any shortcut on this. Do not take any shortcut on this. You will regret it. You will get that phone call. You gotta come all the way back out here to do it. Now, where's my little wire brush? Here's my wire brush here. Let's get my wire brush. I gotta get a stand for this phone. Now, if you're learning something, guys, and this is good for you, please hit the follow button and the subscribe button rather. So I want to clean up the groove of the rim. I don't want to take any shortcuts. And like I say, if I put that tire on here and don't do this, I'm gonna regret it. Yeah, some skid steer, bobcats, any vehicle, whether commercial, non-commercial, construction equipment or not, you always want to clean the bead of the rim. You don't want to play any games. Risk it coming off, all that insanity. Okay, so that's decent. That looks good. Now when you're putting these skid steer tires on, let's put this back where it belongs. So when I need it again, I'll know where it is. Okay, you stay right there. Now this skid steer tire, you could use a little soap if you want to, but I mean, if you're not a pro like us out here doing this, you could use some soap. But road service people like us, well, we carry a thing called Murphy soap. Okay, for lubrication, to make this tire go on much easier. Okay, Murphy soap. All right, so lay him down. Open this up. Get a little Murphy soap. See, it looks like grease, but it's not. But it's a soap. So you could call like your tire supply places and ask them for Murphy soap. So this will make the tire go on much easier. Okay, much easier. Good old Murphy soap. Let's do the other side. It's a nice sunny day here in Boca Raton, Florida. Baldwin here at Sinclair Mobile Services. We do RVs, motorhome, bobcats. We also do diesel and mechanic work, liftgate repair, hydraulic line replacement, all of that good stuff. So now we got the Murphy soap on it to make it much easier to go on. Now, like I said, I gotta get a stand for my phone for you to watch me put this thing on. But there'll be a video coming for that soon. But let me see the most I could show with one hand here. All right, let's get this dirty guy out the way. Okay, you stay over there for now. All right, so these tires, 99% of the time they're directional. So although this is a used tire, we still wanna, and as you can see, that one is rubbed down pretty bad. The tire needs to be changed. So I don't gotta be too picky, but still, if there's a directional arrow, okay, so that, see the arrow? The directional arrow right there, pointing that way. So this is the correct way to put this tire on. With these skid steer tires, they're always, 99% of the time they have a directional arrow on them. Alright, so I want to put this on this way, and like I said, don't worry, in the near future I'll have a stand. You could watch me put this on. But I'm going to get the first bead on, like the way it's sitting, then use vice grips and get the other bead on, and then ear them up. Alright, so I want to thank you for watching Sinclair Mobile Services, Broward, Miami, West Palm, Key Largo, Homestead, Kendall. Give us a call. We'll come out and take care of your construction equipment, farm equipment, RVs, motorhomes, semi-trucks, box trucks. Love working on these hydraulic lines, replacing them, hydraulic cylinders, replacing them. Alright, so give us a call. Don't be a stranger. Just Google us, Sinclair Mobile Tire Services. Thanks for watching.